camera. And since, you know, he's carrying a camera everywhere with him nowadays, they just ask him to come down there and, you know, find out what this weird sound, where this sound is coming from. So they go down there and, you know, they see this blue crystal at the heart of the cavern. So Steven touches it, and since the movie is being shot through Andrew's camera, he kind of the camera starts to react to this, like it freaking goes haywire. The screen jumps around, the audio gets messy, and you know, then freaking as Steven, you know, keeps holding it, like freaking it starts to make the cavern shake and all that. So they have to hurry get out of there before the cave-in happens. Then like about 2 days after, they never say how many days after they went down the cavern, but like I'm assuming, I'll just say about a week after they went down the cavern, they discover that they have telekinetic abilities. And so, you know, that's basically it. Just them dealing, having these powers, and everything's all happy and dandy until, you know, Andrew starts to kind of go out of control with it. And, you know, if you've seen the commercials and trailers for this movie, you can pretty much predict how the story is gonna flow, and you know how it's gonna end. But even though the story is predictable, it's a really fun ride. So anyways, got the premise out the way, pros and cons. Let me go through the cons first, cuz there's not too many as the pros. Besides being too predictable, they don't really explain how the blue crystal works. They don't really say how the blue crystal got there, why it's there, why did it give them powers, what happened after the cave-in. They don't really give a proper origin story to the crystal and why it gives you know the teenagers the powers. So that's a flaw. That's a flaw right there. The CGI is a bit crappy at times. You can notice. I mean, yeah, it's like the CGI is average, but you know that's not really too big of a deal. But it still kind of falls in the cons category, especially towards the end of the movie. Not really towards the end, I'm sorry, but like in some parts, the CGI is really crappy. And then scenes just kind of dragged on too long. Like there's some scenes that weren't needed, and then there's some scenes that, you know, could have ended sooner, but they just dragged it on and on and on. So yeah, that's basically the cons right there. But for pros, the actor's performance is just superb. I thoroughly enjoyed watching this movie just because of these three actors. Like, just how they interacted with each other and how they interacted with other people around them using their powers was just really, like, it felt like if teenagers at my school were to get the same powers they did, they would react the I assume they would react the same way as Steve, Matt, and Andrew reacted to using their powers. And just the way how they bonded, you know, how Andrew kind of freaking developed from this kind of shy, quiet kid to like this confident, you know, from shy to really confident. Then he freaking goes down because, you know, his dad just kind of pushes him over the limit and whatnot. And just Andrew's character development was really good. again, Steve makes a really nice, good comic relief guy. Math is just the average all round teenage kid. What else? And just them using their telekinesis, that makes for really good humor, especially the scene in the mini mart and freaking what's it called? And freaking when they learn when freaking Steve learns how to fly, then he's like, "Come on, Matt, all you gotta do is like freaking do this and that." Then Matt tries to do it like freaking twice, and he freaking jumps and he falls, and he freaking jumps again and freaking flips it. It's freaking funny though. And just everything, the conversations, the dialogues felt so natural. Like it's what high schoolers would actually say, and what people would, what people would like say and react in those situations. What else? Special effects, good. I wanted to say something else, damn it. And what else? And them using their powers, was really nice and all that. And the camera, yes, the camera. That's what I'm trying to get to. The camera. Don't let the what's it called? The point of view of the movie being shot through a camera deter you from seeing Chronicle. Like even though it's kind of using the same thing as a lot of movies nowadays, like Paranormal Activity and Cloverfield, like don't let that deter you, because the camera work is really, really good actually, especially when Andrew gets his telekinetic powers, because he's like he's the central protagonist the movie centers around, and after he freaking gets the powers, he just kind of friggin' moves the camera around to create like these dynamic shots, which really enhances the drama of some situations, and it's not like freaking Paranormal Activity where they keep the camera freaking, set there, and then something happens subtly in the background, or it's not like Cloverfield where he's like freaking running with it and it's kind of shaky and all that crap. And that really happens. Like just him moving around the camera with his telekinesis creates like these really nice shots for the movie, enhances the drama and whatnot. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Cons, crappy CGI, not giving a proper origin as, what's it called? A proper origin to how the blue crystal thing worked. Scenes being dragged out, crappy CGI bit. Pros, superb acting, nice camera work. A lot of humor. There's a lot of humor in there, like almost every second. Well, not every second, but you get the idea. Humor is present. So overall, I have to give this movie a 8.5 out of 10, which gives it a Shadow Protector 99 rating of Super Saiyan 4. It's it's cool, but at the same time, it's not really cool. Like, and I'm kind of getting off topic here, but, Super Saiyan 4, I'm gonna probably get a lot of hate for this, but Super Saiyan 4 wasn't that it doesn't look really that badass to me. I mean, yeah, it looks cool, but at the same time, it doesn't look cool. And that's the thing with Chronicle. It's it's not a bad movie, and it's not too good of a movie either. It's like, it's above average, like slightly above average. No, it's basically it above average. So So yeah, that concludes this review. I kind of wanted it to be shorter than this, not 12 minutes, but I ramble a bit, so I apologize. I'll try to make the next review a bit shorter. So anyways, this is Shadow Protector 99 signing out.